1, 0, go! Oh yeah. I'm just wondering who's going to be involved in the majority of the action this week. Yeah, I could see where Monta's coming from there. Aww. I like that somber smell that Yo has where he's trying not to show. Aww. He's trying not to show how sad he is, and he's trying to be tough. Probably has to not. Oh. Aww. But, and it's nice to finally get to have an emotional moment involving Parika too. Considering when they introduced her, don't get me wrong, I didn't dislike her, but they only use her as comedy, so seeing that is nice. And seeing Roy have all those signatures from his friends is really damn cute too. Because at least now, when it comes to the battle of who's going to become Shaman King, there's going to be a lot more emotional weights involved. Hey, that's a good point. Yeah, and as long as someone with ethics wins, then it should all be good, provided no sack of shit wins. Well, yeah, it makes sense that he'd want to give Yo space with his friends because he ain't gonna be seeing them. Okay, I know where to get pissed. I wouldn't blame her one bit. I mean, old habits do die hard, though. That's the. Hmm. Oh man, I'm assuming she's definitely struggling on it to hold it in. Hmm. I mean, I wouldn't blame her considering that she won't even be opening, I mean, knowing Yost. Aww. But honestly, though, I wouldn't blame her because she ain't gonna be really knowing what's gonna be happening to Yo until the whole thing finishes when it comes to the battle become Shaman King. So I could see why I don't know Ezra would be reacting the way she was. Yeah, oh, it's fucking like that. That looks so fucking cool. Kimi don. Ah man, just something about this opening. As much as the series does seem to have production issues, I gotta admit the opening kicks loads of ass each and every week. And you know, to its credit, it could always have a quality. Oh shit. Something fell. Don't worry, I'm actually gonna get back to the live stream, but one of my accessories fell. Don't worry, it's not gonna affect the live stream. I'll keep talking like normal while the camera's on. Okay, now okay, there you go. I fixed it. Yeah, it was pretty much what fell down was my mirror that reflects my recording device. I just have it in case the Wi-Fi goes out, and I know whether my iPhone 6s disconnects or not instantly. Because my Wi-Fi can autoplay at a max of 1 or 2 minutes if the Wi-Fi disconnects from my computer, but sometimes it doesn't do continuation on my iPhone 6s recording device. So that's why I have a mirror behind my recording device. But anyways, now it's back. I wonder who's gonna be that green-haired dude though. He also looks pretty damn kick-ass. My guess is the cool-looking, badass-looking ones are gonna be the ones that are gonna make it far, and the ones with simplistic character designs are gonna be wrecked. Oh! I don't know if we should be calling all of them soft touches. Oh yeah, well, I actually would have loved to have seen what went down with Yo and Anna. Had a feeling it would have been something absolutely adorable and hilarious. Oh boy. The badass looking dude that they have in the opening. I mean, he does look like he wants to roll things up. Oh! Whoa! Okay, that is on some fucked up status. Didn't even let Holo catch his breath. I know he's saying that Hodoro has got a small fuse, but this dude has a small fuse. Oh. Whoa! But then again, it makes sense that even Red would struggle against Hal, because if he's giving Yo trouble in the opening of the series, then it's gonna make sense that he ain't gonna be no bitch. And even as a kick-ass character design suits him naturally, he's a badass. Yo, he's got his own badass squad. Damn! This dude. Now that's an entrance right there. Wait. I mean, I'm assuming that Hal and Yo are going to be blood related because they have similar eyes, somewhat similar facial features. And you know something I noticed too? The animators actually made sure that Hal's debut looked good. The animation quality was absolutely amazing looking. I guess now we know what the animators were saving the budget for. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Especially the curly hair looks similar too. And I don't think that's going to be just out of sheer coincidence if you even have Yo commenting on it. I gotta admit, that punch job looks pretty fucking kinky. Yes, allow me to see America. Well, I'm gonna assume that it's probably just gonna be a simple location and not any super recognizable place. I like that little scene there. At least how, even though you can see he's hardcore, at least he seems to be welcoming someone one day. Show some courtesy. At least at a fight. So that gives Hal some nice, interesting characterization. I mean, hey, it's better to look at the glass half full than the glass half empty, though. Yeah. I wonder if he's referring directly to Yo when he's saying that. Because I have a feeling that at least for the first bits, Yo's going to be taken aback by something. Huh? Oh, shit! Yeah. Whoa, just wake the fuck up. I love when those that Kokoro eggs. Adorable. I don't think he'd want to write from him. Yeah, that's my gut feeling. I think Yo's gonna be fine though. With his abilities, he should be able to do something tomorrow to actually soften his line. Oh. Whoa! You know, I love that. Seeing Yo calm down one of his friends when they're psychologically taken aback. Hmm. Well, hey, that's what probably this trial is meant for. To see whether anyone's that can keep their calm even in adverse scenarios. And like I hear, it shows you why Yo's mindset is actually the type you really need. Wait, did Rio just shit some what? You know what? That's the type of kickiness I love to see. I like how he made sure to get Yo's headphones. It wouldn't be Yo without some headphones. And the thing is, they haven't even encountered any of like shaman action yet, and it's already this freaking intense. How I gotta admit, even like the mid episode call, how it looks fucking badass. I can already feel the urge with it being Route 66. And you know, yeah, Route does need to do something to prove himself because Ren and Abo have done a lot. That's honestly impressive. I love how those two are so chubby with each other. Aww. Oh, hello, legendary anime fan, too. Hope you have a fantastic day right now. I actually don't mind mythology building. Okay, that sounds like a potential death flag for at least a lot of the contestants. But I have a feeling though, eventually though, Yo is going to be able to find a way back. I don't think it's going to be that down. Oh, that's pretty cool. A legendary anime fan too. I hope you beat most of those games. As for me right now, I'm trying to react to all the non-sequel, non-spin-off Spring 2021 anime. I don't think our boys are gonna be scared the fuck off by this beautiful looking lady, though. Hmm. I'm assuming it's gonna be tougher than it looks, though. I think Ren's getting a little bit too comfortable. Yeah. Oh! What the fuck? No, no, it has to be an illusion. I don't think our boys actually lost their. Oh, okay, yeah. I had a feeling it was gonna be an illusion. Yeah, there was no fucking way they were gonna lose their limbs like that. Oh, you mean the games you play? Anime fan too. Hope they end up being good though. When it comes to like from start to finish. Hmm. Wait, that looks similar to Howl's Oversoul a little bit. Or am I imagining shit? Because the coloring looks the same and the shape looks the same. Hmm. I'm assuming though I didn't go well going by the way she's talking. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, that is actually pretty damn self-centered then in that case. Holy shit. Although thankfully though, Yo, Ren are some of the contestants. If they were to gain powers, they wouldn't use the powers for those type of selfish purposes. And as for the recordings, I hope they go well, legendary anime fan, too. Yeah, that's the biggest surprise, actually, seeing Silva there. Well, I don't know. You could probably do a lot with Furiyuki, though. Furiyuku. That's gonna be my guess. Oh. Whoa! Silva was a beast! No, he's still a beast, but... Jeez. Oh, and as for that, legendary anime fan, yeah, recording that would be tough indeed if it has those elements. Oh! Yo, I like how things got like this is literally the one of the and to think Silva had that ability in stock. I wonder how close is it towards the role heading towards that prophecy. I like how their first thought was how. Yeah, I mean, sure, they can't let someone like Cal go to his own devices and just do whatever the fuck he wants. Because I was even thinking too, when I saw the Oversoul, I'm like, it looks similar to Howl's Oversoul. Oh, alright. That's pretty interesting, legendary anime JP fan too. 。 It's kind of sweet the way she's saying it, though. Hmm. The way these three stooges are doing it, though, trying to get information, is a bit underhanded, though. Oh! Oh my! But I like how in scenes like that, it shows you. Whoa! But I can see why she'd have a nice little laugh about that. I ain't gonna lie. Look at adorable. Oh. True. You can't really have happiness without people having massive amounts of aspirations. Yo, I was thinking the same thing. That she's better when she's laughing. Is that to dream? To follow your own aspirations? Okay, so I guess it was to dream then. Oh, hey, you know what? I like that. Sweet said about her. I just hope nothing bad happens to her, though. Because usually in anime, when characters are about to present major information, sometimes the character that's about to present major information, sometimes bad things happen to them. Not all the time, but sometimes. I mean, I'm not gonna blame her. I would have absolute faith in someone like you and his friends. As I was in her spot. That's why I had a feeling she's probably gonna be killed off. I've seen enough anime where I'm like, yeah. Oh! What the? I mean, I thought she was gonna die. But damn, I didn't think she was gonna be wrecked that quickly, though. Oh! Now I wonder how that. Hmm. Damn. No, that is. What a savage! Huh? He just put everything. Whoa! Feel that for Leonardo. Oh. Damn, what's going on edge? Alright. You already know what I'm going to give this episode. A 10 out of 10. Wow. Alright. Finally, a Shaman King episode that actually executes from start to finish. This is the type of stuff I want from the series. Well directed, well animated, plot progression, intense stuff happening from start to finish. This is Shaman King at its peak right now. Out of the 13 episodes I've seen, this is the one where I'm like, yes! And this is it. Now, when I see moments like this, I'm like, yeah, I can understand where the excitement of Shaman King 2021 was coming from before the series aired. Because before this one, I was like, it's fun, but, it looks like the animators phoning it in. They didn't phone it in this week, that's for sure. Oh, I hope the recording for Quintessential on Triplets goes well, Legendary Anime Fan GP. Oh, that's interesting. I'm not gonna pre-order Demon Slayer. I'm not usually a person that pre-orders anime-based games, Legendary Anime Fan JP, because they usually end up sucking. So I don't bother with them unless they get good reviews. Then I bother with them. But I don't pre-order anime-based games though. It has to be like a franchise that proves itself before I'm inclined of pre-ordering. For all we know, it could be a phoned-in experience for Demon Slayer. I want it to be good though. I'm not saying it's gonna be a phoned-in experience. It's just how it typically ends up being. But now, back into why I felt this episode was 10 out of 10 worthy. For one, well, yes, it was obviously the Deathlock and Lugaria coming. I mean, let's just be real. In animes, when you have a character explaining massive amounts of information, it's like, yeah, they are usually going to die like 9 times out of 10. That is just the, especially if it's an anime based off a shonen manga, they are just going to die. That's just the way things are. But in saying that, though, even though Lilaria only had like a small amount of screen time to make her likable, how she had a lot of faith in Yo and company, how she legitimately thought the goal of Hiroro was actually a good one, and how she actually had some genuine laughter, even like that comments from Rai when he was saying that she was at her best when she was laughing. Like, scenes like that were really sweet, so that even though, yes, her death was quick, at the very least, it had some impact. Especially considering the fact that we saw how she was able to, like, make Yo and company. She was able to, like, outdo them with, like, illusions. And then we see how just outdo this person and outdo Yo and his party not too long ago with illusions. And how it just does it with, like, a fucking single attack. I'm like, that's how you escalate stakes. Because now it's like, okay, if Yo and company couldn't really do much against Ladia, and she was only utilizing illusions, but then Ao just made Ladia look like a weakling because it's like, fuck. How much is Yo gonna have to do to even get himself up to Howell's level? Holy shit. So that's what I love about this episode. It just told us a lot about a singular character in a small amount of time, and it made their death memorable. That's pretty fucking hard to do. Because other animes try a similar thing, especially ones based off a shonen manga, and they utterly fail at it. Here, though, they don't, because you can tell the writing's detailed. Now, I love what I did with Howell, though. And establishing him as an absolute and utter savage is going to make every scene involving Howell super tense, especially if he goes up against one of Yo's friends, because it's like, how are they going to deal with this dude? This dude, he's out for blood. He goes in for like the kill. Jeez. So that's another thing I'm liking too, especially how they established that Hal was a devil. I'm like, fuck. That's just holy shit tier of epicness. And finally, with Hal, there's finally an antagonist in the series where I just want to root against them from the bottom of my heart, but then simultaneously an antagonist where I'm like, fuck. I'm fearful for the main party members of the series. I haven't felt this way about a Shaman King antagonist ever. And it finally gave me that with Hao. Especially when they present Hao as like a semi-sweet guy, but then afterwards, no. He's a fucking dick. Oh, the highest order, and I mean that in a good way. Because every series needs someone to root against. So gotta give credit for that. And also it shows you Hao's intelligence, because to make things convenient for himself, he gets rid of Eladia before she can give all the other shaman information. So that's why I love what the episode did. And I even love the touching goodbyes between Hiroro and his sister, and also that scene involving Anna and Yo. That was actually pretty damn fucking cute. I would have loved to have seen, though, what Anna and Yo talked about, though. That's the only thing that felt a little bit rushed. But considering all the stuff involving how and the emotional goodbyes, the script was just perfection for the most part. Yeah, so there was like a slight bit that felt rushed, which is just the Anna and Yo bit. But hey, you know what? That's not going to keep the episode from being a 10 out of 10 caliber episode for me. With what they did with Hao, I'm like, yo, he's the real deal. If this is like the turning point of Shaman King, it feels like a one in the positive direction. Now, there are also other elements I enjoyed, though. Visually, finally, the animators are actually being artistic with their visuals. I mean, like the black and white red artwork when Howl was just slaughtering Lilaria looked beautiful. See, make that illusionary sequence, which I knew it was an illusionary sequence, because again, I've seen a lot of shonen-based anime. So I knew it was going to be a freaking illusion. I'm like, yeah, there's no way they're going to lose freaking limbs. That scene was pretty intense, too. I was like, holy fuck, it still looked just painful as hell looking at it. And I mean that in a good way. It looked painful as hell for our main heroes suffering the damage. Well, at least the perceived damage. So the animators did their part. Artwork is absolutely beautiful. The Lois performances were absolutely amazing. And that's why I felt that justified in giving the episode a 10 out of 10. Because it's like, it wasn't just its prettiness that garnered that grade for me. It did more than look pretty. It just had a lot of heart in it. And that's why I can safely say it's a 10 out of 10. With it also being by far the best episode Shaman King has ever had. And I'm going to assume that this ain't going to be the best that the manga's ever had. So, holy shit. If this series can even go further beyond this, that would be pretty darn epic, to say the least. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the episode, y'all. Now, right before I go, let me just say thank you very much to Legendary Anime GP Fan 2. Thank you very much for commenting on the live chat. And also, thank you very much for watching my reaction. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all later if you come back for more, because hell yes. I'm definitely pumped up to see what they're going to do next. But anyways, y'all. Thank y'all very much for watching my video. Hope y'all rate it, share it, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in 3 to 8 minutes if you join me for my Fairy Amada reaction, or in a week if you join me for my Shaman King episode 14 reaction, because of course I'll be reacting to that. I just don't know if I'll be able to do it early though, because my overtime schedule's freaking random. But regardless though, I'm pumped up. But anyways, have a great and safe day, y'all. Thank you so much for watching my video. Bye bye.